Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Divinity, Original Sin. So it is 20 of 4 in the morning, my time. This isn't going to be a 2-hour long thing. Basically, I leveled up my people. I traded in a lot of gear. I brought Wolfgroth back. And the Wolgroth, I keep calling it Wolfgroth, it's Wolgroth. I went back to that one room, is the mortician's place, and it was the one that was locked. That in the last episode I said, I was like, when I get Wolgroth, I'll come back here and we'll break in, because he has the better lock-picking skills. So while we're in there, we found some interesting stuff, and I haven't read it all, but I will reread a couple of things here. Actually, there's only one thing I think I have to reread. I didn't read any of those yet. So an unsent letter to the conduit. We found this. This was in a locked chest. To the conduit of the goddess, or however you prefer to call yourself. It has taken some time, but I have nearly fulfilled my promise. Brachus Rex has been located, and I am prepared to restore him. Once I've acquired the information you seek, I will write you immediately. If you desire to return to his remains, you will need to know the way. Here's what you must do. Enter the ancient church in the outskirts of Sicil. On 4 of its walls, you'll find 4 unique paintings. Lift these and press the buttons beneath. This will move the altar in the middle of the flooring far enough for you to enter the lair below. Once inside, your amulet will be sufficient to deactivate the barrier. Enter the door within, and Brachus Rex will await you. I have heard of the White Witch's fate, and I have no desire to cross you as she must have. I am not like your sister. I will not disappoint you in this matter. Until we speak again, Dr. Theliron Hashnider. So, as you guys know, He's here. Supposed to be someone who, has been on the up and up. Although, apparently not. And it was Evelyn, his apprentice, that was the one that was getting some shade cast her way. As if she would be, potentially suspect in the murder. But now, it's looking like it's Theliron. Alright, so letter addressed to Theliron. We have 2 of them. Theliron, I'm sending you a new apprentice. Oh, okay, I did read this. She's more powerful than you by 10-fold, but appearances are appearances, and I don't want to raise a single eyebrow. Do not deviate, Doctor, or do not deviate, Doctor, or you may find yourself in a rather unfortunate situation indeed. Brachus Rex will see the light of day once more. You will serve so that he may serve she who is greater than us all. Signed, the conduit. Through blood her power flows. Through blood her triumph grows. Okay, so here's another letter to him. To the good Dr. Theliron. You have denied my divinity, but you were wise not to deny my power. I wait eagerly for the results of your search. Patience, however, has never particularly become me. I expected the finding Brachus Rex would have been a matter of weeks, not months, for a researcher as practiced as yourself. I have left you with bloodstones of such power that reviving him sufficiently to answer a simple query should hardly have been a problem. I hope I won't regret entrusting this to you, Doctor. Signed, the conduit of the goddess. Through blood her power flows, through blood her triumph grows. And now we have his diary. 9 Aventurus. My research continues to weave down interesting and long-forgotten paths. Night after night I find myself drawn into esoteric tomes, convinced, perhaps foolishly, that one will yield the kernel I need, the eternal secret. If it is to be found, I will find it. 22 Aventurus. A monumental day. In my searching, I uncovered a tome containing the arcane mythology of those wretched sorcerer kings who nearly undid all of Revelin. These myths, once widely believed by credulous peasants, have long been dismissed and discredited. Still, I promised myself that I'd leave no stone unturned in my pursuit of knowledge. The volume looked as though it had received the same treatment as the barbaric King Brachus. Whipped, burned, left to dangle in the wind, and hastily buried. The tome, the Book of the Immaculate it's called, claimed most insistently that starstone, a petty crystal, could be imbued with the essence of life and used to heal men, even those teetering on the brink of death. At first I dismissed the proclamation as superstition. Still, as the hours wore on, the idea began to seem less and less ridiculous. These stones, mere shards, most often appear in more than one mythology. Here the fallen tears of the Almighty, there the rejected stars of the cosmos. No matter the fiction, they always seem to retain some otherworldly origin. Fortunately, a starstone was hardly difficult to come by. I wrenched a shard the length of my finger from an old dagger passed down to me by generations of Hashniters before me. I inspected it closely, but still no special properties appeared to my naked eye. The book's instructions were clear enough, and I followed them exactly. It was no pleasure to slit the throat of one of Birch's panicked roosters, but when I held in my hand a starstone turned from a dull blue to a deep swirling red, a stone that seemed to throb alive in my very hand, the discomfort of the sacrifice vanished entirely. Bloodstone. 15 Junar. I'm not too modest to say my renown has spread far. Who else can heal the sick, the wounded, the nearly dead within a matter of minutes? Who else can return the spirit of life to a vessel nearly undone? And what about a vessel that has been undone? Though I have yet to make the attempt, I grow curious about the stone's true power. If it can heal wounds of every make and manner, might it also heal the ultimate wound? Might it also reverse death? Even now as I write, her smoke and spices haunt me. Malia calls to me. She wants to come home. 20 Junar. A strange guest has joined me. Pardon me, guys. She said she knew of my method and that she, messenger of the goddess, could help me achieve new heights of healing, as long as I promised to serve her. Naturally, my first guess was that she'd been touched by madness. Me, serve some false prophet? Unlikely. But despite her claims, the woman, calling herself the conduit, does not seem to know how to manipulate bloodstone in astounding ways. Oh, does seem to know. On her first night here, she took me at midnight to a forgotten cemetery outside Sicil's walls. I carried the shovel, she the bloodstone. Before morning's first light, and to my amazement, she had raised a long decayed skeleton into a walking automaton. The creature was grotesque, no more alive than it had been for the last 100 years, but animated nonetheless. I must wonder, after what I've seen, if this mysterious stranger might hold the key I've been looking for. Life after death, life beyond death. The idea has set my mind ablaze. 20 Vernus. She has promised me everything. That is to say, the only thing I have ever wanted. The conduit says that she knows the secret to reanimating a corpse, not only with life, but with soul. She knows I would do anything to earn this information, but since I would not be fooled by her little act as some goddess's messenger, she has asked me to earn her secret in another way. I have now labored for the conduit a full month, and have made surprising headway towards fulfilling her request. Soon enough, my end of the bargain will be complete, and then will come hers. 27 Vernus. The path that leads towards Brachus Rex is terrible and twisted, fraught with fiends, each more horrible than the last. But I seek them each by each, and I raise them one by one. And every second I stare into their vile, hell-sent face brings me closer to him. I will speak to the Source King. I will wrench from him the secret the conduit so craves. And when I present it to her, she will give me what I desire. 5 Vernus. How can it be that a year has passed? How could I have been so close to finding Brachus Rex, yet so impossibly far from him? How long must Sicil suffer the plague of undead I have unleashed upon their doors in my pursuit? The conduit has grown impatient and sent her watchdog Evelyn to make sure I am adhering to my promise. The dagger she sets upon me with her every gaze will hardly hasten my progress. I am as desperate as anyone to raise the Source King. Holy shit. Okay, so there's some serious stuff going on. serious crap. Let's read the log here. Source Hunter's Journey. Healer's apprentice Evelyn is fast becoming our prime suspect in Counselor Jake's murder case. We should look into her affairs more closely. So, what I'm trying to gather then is that the doctor is wrapped up in this whole thing to try to bring someone back to life that he loves. I don't remember who that was, but it certainly seems to be the case, and I don't think it would be smart to approach him about that yet. Alliance Clinic. I mean, we will return and talk to him, but first, go back to the old church. So we will enter the church and figure out exactly what the hell is going on around here. I'm sure we're going to be in for saving. Sure going to be in for a hell of a fight.
Wargraf spotted something.
He did. What? What did he spot? What? He spotted something, but I didn't. Wolfgraf, what did you see? Yeah, there's a church door. I just find it very hard to believe that it's just the church door that he's referring to. Where's that over there? Maybe he just spotted the door? I don't know.
You try to enter the church. The statues that flank its heavy oaken doors address you.
Oh, good, talking statues.
Hold your horses, stranger. This holy hall may be entered by those who are loyal to the goddess only. And even eyes of stone can see you are no such creature.
And who are those loyal to the goddess?
Ha! Who are those loyal to the goddess, it asks. They are those who have seen the powers of blood, ignorant one. They partake in the knowledge of old. Blood is life. Blood undoes death. Such is the wisdom you cannot even conceive.
Yeah, well, I want to go in the church.
It is a wish we cannot grant, unless you prove you have knowledge of the goddess. Answer us therefore the following question.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Well, I'm probably about to answer something wrong, and it's going to screw me. Alright. Go ahead.
How is she known among the loyal? The exalted one. She who speaks for the goddess.
The conduit, I know that much. I answer no questions. You will allow me to pass, or the winds will scatter the dust I leave behind. The dust that was once you. Frankly, I find it sad and insulting the mighty eternal spirits such as yourselves must pose such silly questions of a passerby. I am a humble initiate among the loyal, know her title, but I dare not speak it, such is my reverence. So I'm gonna have to get into a rock, paper, scissors argument. You kidding me? Let's see. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with reason. Maybe. Do I have? If I fuck up, am I gonna have to fight them? Damn it. Good. Good. Yeah. I won the argument.
Before such piety, we cannot remain as stern as the stone we are shaped from. Go! You may enter the church. The loyals are lucky to count you among their number.
Ooh, I don't know how we pulled that off. Well, I do. It's rock, paper, scissors, but... Desecrated church. Alright, we just got a ton of experience points for that.
Still, I cannot blame you for struggling against me.
Oops.
What reason have you to trust me that your efforts are misplaced? When we first met on the beaches of Sicil, I underestimated you. That blunder has cost me dearly.
Okay.
Still, after all, you need not know more than this. The end is coming. The end of sorrow. The end of pain. Those who oppose me oppose peace itself.
How do you hope to attain this peace?
And here I thought you'd seen it yourself. Tell me, what is the imp historian doing, if not begging you to divert the void?
I'm getting that message that we might have a crash in the stream. So I hope that's not the case, guys. If it crashes, I apologize. The Void Maelstrom. Are you the one compelling it closer?
So, you're familiar after all.
Uh-huh.
You know as well as I that the Void is coming. In fact, if I'm very precise, it's already here. But you need not be afraid. The Void is ourselves. We are destined to rejoin it.
Your schemes threaten all of existence. You're a monster.
I have chosen a dark and dangerous path, but I vow that those sacrificed have not suffered in vain.
Uh-huh.
My only wish for all of Revellon is the soft hush of silence.
If your goal is to unleash the Void in Revellon, what use have you for the Source King?
Brachus Rex was the forefather of our cause. The original Immaculate. His resurrection brings Rivellon one step closer to the ultimate solution. Dissolution.
What?
Wouldn't you like to meet him? The sorcerer your order was formed to destroy. I'm certain he'd love nothing more than to meet you.
Not particularly.
Follow me. Find out.
No. There's nothing good that's gonna come of this. Okay, so what is that? What do we have here? Young cultists. Of course they're young. You're young and dumb. And she's gone, right? Alright, so we're gonna... We're gonna have to kill all of them. Alright, well... Flatten somebody. Boom. Flat. And then we'll get right up in the... right in their mugs. Bam! Okay, can I... Alright, they're weak. See ya. Alright, Scarlet. Bring in the spider. Alright. Does he have a better idea about any particular details? No. He does not. Okay. It's hard to see far away. So we gotta move up. Is that enough? Probably not. Yep, just enough. Okay. I guess there's... Is that blood? Is that electrified blood? Is that what the deal is here? Jeez, maybe they're not so weak. Spider's gonna get stunned. Oh. Alright, just attack it. Just attack him. Come on, lock in on him. Lock in on. There you go. Alright, well, not poisoned, but that's fine. Spider gets to go again. We like that. Dead. Wolfgraf. Wolgraf. Not Wolfgraf. Wolgraf. Okay. Ah, not close enough. I gotta move. Hopefully if I move up 2, that will be enough. we still hit them? Sure can.
Stave of the elements.
Whoops. I just realized that's a corpse that I hit. He's the one with the most health. Spider. Alright, let's just go for a straight shot if we can. How many are left? He's gonna move up a little bit in order to get a shot on somebody. So... I just keep stunning... I keep stunning my own guys over and over again. Oops. Oh well. Oh well. Stunning everyone, so... Yep. Stun the spider. Come on, lock in on the guy. Oh, lock in on the cultist. God damn it. Thank you. Awesome. Alright, real quick. Shahan, do some healing. Mortician's hut key. Guess what I don't need anymore?
Striking it rich.
Ooh, very good. Magical armor potion. Nothing in the corpse. Okay, well, first of all... Oops. Oh yes. We don't get Lucky Charm movement. Or we get better movement. We don't get the air resistance or the Lucky Charm bonus anymore. However, double the blocking chance, so that's fine. Alright. Alright, that's locked. Alright, there's a painting. Another painting. I remember there was something about moving all the paintings.
broken switch. Perhaps it has something to do with opening that hatch.
You think?
The altar won't budge.
There simply
Yeah.
has to be some kind of mechanism that operates it.
Yeah, we already know. Because we did break into that place. Ornate chest. Okay, we don't have a lock, but we have Woolgraph. Easy peasy. Unidentified. Well then, identify it. Open. I took everything. Okay, hold on. '21 armor rating. Bonus to pickpocketing. And bonus to bartering. Send this to Scarlet. Terrifying, elegant, clawed fire wand of the mangling. Okay. That's gonna go to Jehan. That we send to Bannon. I don't think we found anything else that was really important. No. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Oh, they got heels. Look at high heels. That's actually pretty silly. Okay, what else do we have sitting around here? I mean, that's all the painting.
A switch much like the first. Could there be more?
Yes. Remember we read about it already? Freezing arrow. Yes, we will take that. Now, what we have equipped is way better. Okay. Button.
3 down, but how many to go?
1. There's 4 paintings. We've already been told this. Is the other painting in that room? Looks like it. We didn't see any on the way in. Alright, so... Uh-oh. Do I not have any lockpicks? Is that the problem here? Yep. Who else has lockpicks? Someone did. There we go. And while we're at it, does anyone else have lockpicks on them? I guess not. Alright, we'll check that out in a second. Unidentified robust leather bracers. Identify it, please. Okay, +1 single-handed, +1 blacksmithing, +2 initiative. Well, I may have to put that on Bannon. An antique lance. Holy. Well, we do not have the person with us to use that. That would be Medora, but we'll take it. Charming arrow. Send that to Scarlet. Take that. And another scimitar. Alright, very good.
Wargraf beckons you and points to the ground. The dust has been disturbed.
Hatch. Okay, hold on. Let's read this real quick. Why the 7 gods exist not now nor ever have. Gods? Ha! Fairy tales, phantoms, what more? Who could mistake... Who could? Who could mistake the mysteries of nature for the hand of a ghost? The bounty and beauty of nature, it seems foolish to assist this wonder to some unknown and unknowing entity. Some may request I cast my mind's gaze not upon the lilies of the field, but upon the soul of man and the higher beasts. But this I submit, that I have inspected the inner workings of men and beasts living and dead, and I have found no soul, only squirming red and bleeding purple. There was no god in those private chambers. Ooh. Excuse me, guys. Uh-oh. Naturally, I managed to get one sneeze from not getting caught on mic. Alright, so these light gold dealies, we can... Can I have the key, please? Damn. Hit the button.
What was that? I heard the sound of scraping in the main hall.
Alright. To the crypt, but first, there's this hatch. The hell? Just threw us outside. Oh, there was a guy walking around out here. There he is. Alright, first, let's deal with these. Alright, there's nothing. Smoke grenade. Big chicken foot. Alright. Chubfish. Alright. Hey, you. Who are you? Mysterious stranger.
Wow. Hello there. And who, pray tell, might you be?
Most recognize us as source hunters. And who are you?
Oh, let's just say I keep the place in check. Tidy it up.
Haven't you got a name?
I'm no one important, really. I've learned to appreciate anonymity. And forgive me if I prefer to distance myself from any possible mishaps you adventurers can cause. Quite unpleasant to get involved. Authorities knocking on your door in the middle of the night and so on.
So it seems like you've had some bad experiences with adventurers.
Forgive me if I generalize, but some of your lot are as crazy as they come. I once thought you a quaint sort, but over the years I've come to realize that about 1 in 10 is downright dangerous. Lock up behind bars, paint the key blue and toss it into the sea material.
Huh.
Now I can't help but wonder, are you cut from the same batty cloth? Why'd you come here after all? What's the point of it all?
Well, we got a few things we could say. Come seeking adventures of every kind. If that makes me crazy, so be it. I've come to rid the land of Source, and rid I shall. But no, I've come to solve the murder of Counselor Jake.
The mysterious stranger gives you a long look, and, after what feels like a vast eternity, nods.
Really?
Okay.
That's it? What the hell is that? This is probably gonna end up bad. Earth essence. Identify it. 68 to 106 piercing damage, and does earth damage. Ooh. Okay, let's send that to Scarlet. And let's identify this. Nimble, robust leather braces of vitality, plus 1 to dexterity, plus 33 HP. That is all about... That should be for Scarlet. So let's switch to her. Go to equipment. Alright, so that's a bonus to lock picking, which I don't necessarily need. However... Alright, so the armor rating isn't as good, but look, we get a bonus of a dexterity and 33 more hit points. That is definitely worth taking. Hell yeah. Okay, we can definitely use this. It's just gonna, until we go up another level, it's gonna take an extra AP to use. But it does earth damage, which is pretty sweet. So let's equip it. Very nice. Now we need an amulet for her. Now, Wolgraff, let me see something. What do you have here? Plus 1 to lockpicking. Ooh, even better. Look at that. Very nice. And Bannon. Plus 2 to initiative, or better armor rating, plus 1 to single-handed, and plus 2 to initiative. Obviously, much better. Remember when we were just walking around with pretty much a robe? We look a lot cooler now. Alright. Let's get back in there. Beep. Alright, this might make us save automatically, but let's just do a quick save just to play it safe. Alright, we got a puzzle ahead of us. Nothing in the bones. Vase. Anything in there? No. What about this one? No. It's all empty.
Strange magic here. How will we deactivate it?
That cultist must have used some kind of key or spell to get through.
Undead Scourge. We made our way into the catacombs beneath the church, but the way forward is blocked by a magical force field. Our only clue is a pedestal before it. How are they linked, one wonders.
The pedestal is carved with a shallow, six-sided indentation. Something fairly small and hexagonal may fit inside.
I don't think I found anything that's... I know I haven't. Oh, but there's a rat. Let's talk to the rat.
So many folks in dark robes passing through here. I've always wondered if those fancy yellow necklaces they're always flashing are made of cheese.
Fancy yellow amulets. That's not really hexagonal. That looks like the sun. There's something. Maybe we just can't do this yet? Jahan, can you possibly... Nothing. Okay. So then I'm guessing I just want to move stuff just to see if possibly there's nothing hidden underneath. Back up the ladder. I've checked all of these bodies, correct? Yes, I have. There's absolutely nothing else over here. Weird. So I'm guessing that there's good odds that I need to accomplish something else first. I don't know what, I don't know if I confront what's his face, Stelion. Do I confront him and maybe he'll give me something? Sorry guys, that I'm just standing around because I'm sitting here thinking. I'm trying to figure out what I should do. All right, let's go to town. Perhaps. And even if we're not going to straight up confront him, maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can convince him to give us, if he's got an amulet, or if Evelyn has an amulet. You know what? Maybe it's Evelyn because, like, she seems to be the conduit's little spy who's keeping an eye on him. So, turn that off. Alright. Let's talk to her first. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, first of all, where is he? Neither one of them are here. Why are neither one of them here? Right? I'm not crazy. I don't see either one of them. The absence of the 7 gods. I'm going to read it. Nobody knows for certain why the gods left Rivelin. We cannot say for sure when they left, but estimations place it nearly 2,000 years ago. Wise folk from all over the country have studied this exodus of the gods, while the priests believe that the gods are still among us and watch over us unseen so that they may judge us by our deeds. Some scholars believe the gods never existed and are nothing more than fables. Fun with fluids. Zippity zappity zap. I don't know if I've read that before or not. Okay. Anything in that skeleton? No. You know what? Screw it. We're just looting this place. Coming of the Divine. In the event of the Divine One's return, according to prophecy, the Divine One will lead our people into a better world. But what will this new world look like? I've read nearly all texts regarding Reuben Farrell, the author of the prophecy, and the more I study his words, the more inconsistencies I find. What kind of person would this Divine One be? Will every living being see his vision for the new world? Or will the Divine One select individuals? According to prophecy, the Divine One will destroy all evil. How can lovers of creation advocate for the destruction? Can the Divine One really distinguish between good and evil? Or will he choose what is evil according to preset moral code? Okay. Taking it. Elegant robe. Invisible scroll. Oh yeah, we're taking it. Man, I figured now that he's suspect, we're in our right to rummage through everything he's got. Because screw that guy. I'm taking his money too. Open all of that. Key to the back room.
Oh!
And her backpack. Key to Evelyn's house. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Take it. Smelly coat. Take it. Why take it? Because screw it. Folded shirts, we're gonna take those. And why are we taking them? Because, like I said, screw them. We need potion bottles. Something else. I'm gonna have to start making
One man's
potions.
trash is another man's trash.
Real quick, anything over here? Cupboard. First of all, take the key, take the painting, take the other painting, doctor's skill book. Let's take that. Open the desk. Look at that unidentified old copper amulet. I needed another amulet, and now I got one. But let's identify it first. Ooh, poison resistance and initiative. Give me all of that. Now, the ornate chest. Unidentified nice metal armor. 62 armor rating. Pretty slick. Hazel short bow. That's very nice. We'll take all of that. Okay. So, we have a random key, but I think that might have just been to that treasure box. Now, where is Evelyn's house? Is that it right here? Sure is. Reveal spell. Say a series of measured words. Alright, hold on. Let's read that log. Mysterious murder. We found a spell that when used will reveal to us something magically kept from sight. Spells such as these don't work unless you're close to the object or location it's aligned to. So we still have some sleuthing to do. Taking all your bottles, Evelyn. Taking all your cups. Once you come home, there's not going to be anything here for you. Don't
Nothing
worry,
but
we're selling
rubbish.
it. Pot. Stealing your pot. Secret of the Scroll, Volume 1. Let's read that real quick. Beep-a-da-bop. Alright, we learned some new recipes. Or a new recipe. Whatever, we're taking that. Identify, let's identify it. 23. Alright, very good. Very nice. Give that to Scarlet. Take fabric dye. And there looks like there's a letter over here. Letters. Let's look at books. Painting of a woman. Alright, curious parchment. Reanimation serum. Boil the last mint sprouts of the season, blah blah blah. Okay, 2 hastily scribbled notes at the bottom of the parchment. The first reads, King Crab Inn, Mortician, evening. The second reads, Esmeralda, evening visit. Okay. What does that mean? Take that. Letter from the conduit. Evelyn. T tells me the hour is nigh. The king will live again. When the stone is secured, I will be unstoppable. Surely you've heard about my sister already? Gone forever. There's so little that stands in our way now. Redouble your devotion, for the rewards are inconceivable. We shall meet again soon. Signed, the conduit. Through blood her power flows, through blood her triumph grows. Alright, well, we are taking that too. Evelyn's diary. Once Dietmar arrives with the staff, I will be utterly unstoppable. With the staff. And that's something we were being asked to find, remember? Isn't that curious? How pleased the conduit will be. How great the reward she'll grant when she sees the evidence of my dedication. The counselor will be of no concern to her now. I have taken the necessary precautions to disguise the northwest beach lair from prying eyes, so that only those with knowledge of the spell may enter. I do say Arhu's little terror, taking control of the northern path, leading there, was quite the unexpected boon. Alright, so we gotta go back to where that robot was. Few are the fools who will face that monstrosity, and my lair will remain undisturbed. May the goddess guide me. I've word that the conduit has done away with the so-called White Witch. Good riddance. She haunts Lucille Forest like an ill phantom, wailing over the natural order. Without her meddling, the strong will rise and the weak will fall. As is their nature, the immaculate way will flourish.
So she's got a lair on the beach, does she?
Perhaps that's where she stashed Jake's body.
Yeah. Certainly seems to be the case, right? Well, things are starting to come together right now. Over me. Close the door. Alright. Well, holy crap, guys. Some serious stuff just went down. Alright, abandoned house, there's nothing there. This clinic, we just robbed it blind. You know what? Esmeralda. We could go over to Esmeralda's to sell some stuff, or trying to remember who the best person would be to sell things to. There was a person in the tavern. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go back to the tavern.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese,
Or actually,
tomatoes.
Hold on. 31 to 70 crushing. Are we finding anything else that's better than that?
No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Alright, no, not for me.
Let's see.
Air resistance,
Halibut,
movement.
sheep's cheese,
Well, that's better than what I have. Less nice metal armor of air resistance.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours
the one
for
we
a
want.
scrap of gold
Beep.
each.
Let's see. Halibut,
Right, there's nothing better than what I got.
tomatoes.
Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
How about... I don't think she's got... Let's see. Pickpocketing...
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Poison resistance and initiative. Bang. Very good.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Immunity blind or the hit point bonus. I think I like the hit point bonus
solution to the
more.
zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Right? Maybe we can imbue something on
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a scrap of gold each.
Nope.
Let's see.
I think we have
Halibut,
48.
sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Okay. I think we're good because I don't think Jahan has anything weaker. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Yeah, so I think we might be able to imbue powers onto items that we have. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I believe that may be the case.
How gratifying to see you return. You
Yeah.
are quickly becoming my favorite customer.
Okay, let me sell you some stuff. Okay. Got a whole bunch of stuff, and it needs to be sold. Alright, right now I'm doing pretty well bludgeoning people, so... plus... You know what? I don't think I need this anymore because... this is now at the point where it is definitely way lower. Yeah, the scimitar isn't even that powerful. The only thing is it's got the speed and the initiative bonus to it, but that's fine. Don't need it. So, Peter Lee's sword. Bye-bye. A branch. What's up, Lady Dragonborn? Lady Dragonborn says, I see you're playing Dragon Age. Well, not quite, but that's what it feels like. The old Divinity again. I'm right at the tail end of my stream, too. Feel like I need to hold on to that. I think I can get rid of this. I can get rid of that since no one else is going to wear it. Paper knife, we don't need that. The lance I got to hold on to. Why do I feel like I want to get rid of this? Alright, I believe from here on, I'm just getting rid of all this stuff. Oh, she doesn't have enough money. Alright, let's buy some things. First of all, she has lockpicks, which we will definitely take advantage of. Trip skill book. Precise incision, lacerate, walk in shadows, fast track, adrenaline. Become air, have that. Winged feet, no. This I don't have. I do now. Venomous strike. Okay. Looks like everything else here, I think we sold her all of this other stuff. Because she pretty much just, she basically just deals in, skill books and stuff. But she's willing to buy all of these. Let's hold on to that. Alright, somebody else can use those bracers. Oh yeah. Maybe I could wear those. Secrets of the Scroll, we don't need that anymore. Blasphemy, we have it, but I don't know if we need it. Empty canister. Get rid of it. Cups. Get rid of them. Blank skill book. Hold on to that. Pirate's Life. I don't know why we're holding on to it, but we'll keep holding on to it. Okay. Folded shirts. Stack smells faintly of expensive perfumes and hot air. Let's get rid of all that. Oh, we still got the talking head. Pot. Yeah, get rid of it. I don't know what we need this for. Alright, anything to repair? Yep. Alright, very good. We have lots of money right now. Alright. And there we go. So, alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I'll probably be on at some point tomorrow, but, well, at this point it's already Sunday. It's just very early on Sunday. Oh wait. Let's talk to Unsinkable Sam. But not with him. With Scarlet.
I think I'll sleep by the fire tonight. Once
Hey.
the regulars stagger home.
You used to be called Oscar, didn't you?
Oscar, you say? I haven't been called Oscar in ages. Boy, does that bring back memories. It's the name the ship's cook gave me when I was but a kitten.
The ship's cook? Are you telling me that wasn't the captain of the ship that was all bugged out? It was he's the cook?
I remember him rewarding me with bacon every time I caught another rat. And I remember listening to a fellow called Ebenezer, who used to tell me the wildest stories.
What can you tell me about Ebenezer?
A strange bird, that one. Used to indulge in every pleasure of life like there was no tomorrow. Guess there was no tomorrow for him, come to think of it. He would talk everyone's ears off about the delights of fine dining, his fascination with new fashions, about the elation of lovemaking, and so on and so forth. To me, though, never suspecting his revelations would be stored in my mind, he'd whisper of the shadow sides of his indulgent character.
Oh, really?
Fine dining, yes. On human flesh, even. New fashions, sure. Even if they meant the annihilation of a species for its hides. Lovemaking, indeed. But sometimes the girls were very young and suffered delicate tortures. Some died in his special chambers, but would still be used.
Ugh.
A strange bird, as I'm sure you'll agree. If he were a bit smaller, I might have caught him like I would a sparrow and rid the world of his hidden evils.
Oh, so he's not good.
By all means.
Okay, I'm glad we just talked to him, because that's messed up. So, first of all, creature of earthly delights. We talked to Unsinkable Sam, or Oscar, the ship's cat, and he told us about Ebenezer's savage past. It's a mysterious murder. We found Evelyn's diary, which mentions the location of a hidden lair on a beach to the northwest of the city. The entire diary reads like an ominous chronicle that more than suggests Evelyn is up to no good. We should locate the lair she mentions and find out what it is she's hiding there. Well, that's what we're going to do in the next episode. So, alright guys, as I was saying, thank you for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this game, because I certainly am. I think this game's awesome. So yeah, you guys know the YouTube routine. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That way you guys can know when I'm popping online. You can join me and watch, or say hello in the chat. And we can interact a bit, or you can interact with anyone else who happens to be watching. We can build a community together. So you guys know how it is. You know how this stuff works. I don't need to tell you, but I'm doing it anyway. So, alright, anyway, I will be back with another episode in the very near future. But until then, peace.